Obviously, I know my win-loss is terrible. That's because I rage quit a lot. But as you can see, I have a pretty good KD. I mean, come on. I know I only have 2,000 kills, but that's still a pretty good KD for 2,000 kills. Let's be honest. And there you go. The competitive KD 1.74. If you don't play competitive, that's actually pretty good. So, okay. That's cool. Just to show you guys that I'm not a, like, terrible or anything, right? Like, I'm not a complete noob here, but I'm good at the game. But I will list, I don't know, 10, 12 things of the game that are problems with it. Simple problems. Very simple problems. Okay, well, number one, I'm gonna go from 1 to 10, I guess, here. I would say number one is hit detection, guys. Yes, actually, hit detection for a lot of people say it's pretty good, but in my personal opinion, guys, this will probably be in my personal opinion, I do not think hit detection is very good in this game. Not for snipers, not for any guns, to be completely honest with you. Not even for shotguns, which is kind of weird and ridiculous, but I'm just gonna go with it, I guess. Yeah, I've always had a problem with hit detection in this game. Maybe it's just I'd like to say frame rate, but that wouldn't really make sense. So maybe it's connection problem, which is probably going to be my number two thing. Connection. Number two is connection, guys, and servers. For a company that's making millions of dollars like Treyarch, and especially Activision, I mean, they're probably making near $1 billion, guys. I mean, especially off these supply drops here, and off these sales on their names and stuff, guys. I mean, they're making a lot of money, guys. Like, let's not play around here. Tons of money. I mean, they're making them like more money than like Verizon and like fucking T-Mobile, guys. You know what that means? They should probably have servers that, like, I don't know, reach really far. You know, like Verizon has servers that can, you know, fucking you can call someone in Georgia from like fucking California. You know, so that's the servers I would like to see in Black Ops 3. Did we get those servers? Not even close. Okay, and number three, my number three problem is actually going to be host, actually. And it's, once again, it's kind of weird. It's simple problems like this, guys, I'm telling you. Like, it's really just kind of weird and stupid, in my opinion. Host is actually my number three problem with Black Ops 3, guys. It seems like anytime I run into a lobby with Hispanics, and no racial, guys, no racial here, guys, but I mean, I find it so annoying when I run into lobbies with Hispanics in them, because they usually 8 out of 10 times end up host. And guess what that means? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't automatically mean that, but sometimes they don't live in America at all, and sometimes they live on like the whole other side of the country, like in fucking Texas or some shit. Like, come on, dude. Like, that host is gonna be terrible for me. I'm gonna lag all day. And it's kind of ridiculous, you know. I feel like if I live in North Georgia, maybe I should get people, maybe it should search for people like around my area, you know, like in Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, you know, South and North Carolina, you know, those would be good hosts. But basically, southeastern, basically part of America is what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, for whatever reason, guys, host is a problem too, which is weird and stupid in my opinion. Should be weird and stupid to you guys too. So my fourth problem with Black Ops 3, man, I mean, there's so many fucking problems. I'm not even lying. What I could probably make like a 50 fucking problem list of Black Ops 3. Like, I could probably name like fucking 50 problems, guys, but I'm gonna go with specialist weapons on this one, guys. Specialist weapons and specialist abilities, guys. I'm just not a fan of them personally. I mean, these are gonna be a lot of personal opinions, guys, in this video. Personally, I do not enjoy the idea of specialist weapons or special abilities, because in my opinion, they're kind of cheap. You know, out of like 10 times you run into a war machine or a Tempest, you're gonna get killed if you have a VMP or you have a man of war, like a regular gun, right? Like that, right? Like, yeah, you're probably gonna get killed because they're way stronger than your regular gun. And someone that's going negative and someone that's trash can kill you, because basically they're just using a way stronger overpowered weapon than you are, like the Annihilator or something like that, like what I'm using right now, or Kinetic Armor. So that is a pretty good one right there, guys. Number 4. Oh my god. And number 5, I'm coming. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the long yawn. I'm actually kind of tired right now. I just yawn a lot when I get fucking tired. It's like 7 o'clock right now, I think. Actually, I hit that right and thought it's 7 o'clock. Okay. Anyway, number 5, I'm gonna go with Arena. Guys, I'm going to arena main menu right now. I used to play arena all the time in this game, and I just kind of basically came to a complete stop, and I stopped playing UMGs and GBs too. I just basically stopped with competitive. I haven't played it in a while. Used to be pretty good at them, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I used to be really good, but stopped playing them for a while. If I went back to UMGs, I would get destroyed. If I went back to play GBs, I would get probably just destroyed. I stopped playing them for months, and I used to play them all the time. And here's the problem I have with arena and competitive. I do not like the idea of, first of all, I don't like the idea of not being able to vote. In my opinion, you should be able to vote. Did I say vote? I don't know. But I mean vote though. Vote for maps, by the way, and vote for maps and game modes. I feel like that would be a good addition to arena. I don't think it's ever been an arena or competitive. The option to really vote for anything, but in my personal opinion, that would make it a little bit funner and more, well, kind of more competitive in my opinion. Okay, well, I also don't like the ban and protect in arena. For anyone who's never played competitive or arena in this game, you probably just don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But that's how it is, you know. You have basically, I wish I could show you guys and get into a game of arena right now. Like, you have this loading screen with ban and protect, and anyone who's ever played arena, you know what I'm talking about here. And you have to go through all this shit before you can even play the game. And it's kind of stupid and weird too. It's something broken, basically, where you can ban a gun, a perk, a specialist weapon or ability, a score streak, basically ban one thing, anything in the game that you want, basically, which I kind of find just a little bit weird. It's just kind of stupid, to be honest. Like, I don't get why that's really needed to ban anything there. In my personal opinion, specialists should automatically be banned for Black Ops 3, in my personal opinion. Obviously, some score streaks are automatically banned, which is, you know, obvious. Well, that's my number 5 reason right there. And my number 6 reason is some guns is I'm gonna come with weapon balancing for my number 6 reason. And weapon balancing, guys, in Black Ops 3, I'm not even gonna lie, it's been kind of terrible. I'm not gonna lie though. It seems like I'm basically, if I want to do good, I'm limited to about 5 guns: the M8, the VMP, the Brecci, maybe the Dingo in some game modes. That thing kind of showed sometimes. And maybe, what is it, the Razorback is not that bad either. So, those 5 guns are basically the only guns, really, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, in Black Ops 3 that, I even use, to be honest. And, most time I play Search and Destroy, too. I'll snipe sometimes in S&D, because it's S&D, you know. And I'm gonna come in with number 7 with matchmaking. And I know you guys are thinking like, dude, you've already talked about that. You talked about hosts. Not necessarily. Matchmaking is a little bit different here. Matchmaking is basically you get into a game and it searches for people. Some people get on the enemy team. Some people get on your team. The problem with that is I don't know what type of I don't even know. I knew the word, but I just don't know how to really pronounce it. I'm trying to look for it here, but it's just kind of weird how they do it, really, to be honest with you. I will be in like a lobby. I'll be one of like the top 3 players for sure in the lobby, but everybody that has a brain or anybody who's not retarded gets on my team, and I get all the Down syndrome teammates on my team. You know, my team is usually trash, is what I'm trying to say here. Like, sometimes my teammates walk around like they're blind and they don't know what they're doing at all, which kind of annoys me, obviously. That would probably annoy anybody, you know, obviously. And teammates just get me killed all the time, just doing all types of stupid bullshit, guys. I mean, honestly, what can I say? You know, like, for real. And it's always seems, for some reason, the enemy team is always better. Never really better necessarily than me, but than my teammates, yes. And they can kill me, they can kill my teammates. And Search and Destroy, that usually pays off. So yeah, I lose a lot in this indeed because of that, unfortunately. Matchmaking is not that great. Now, and my number 8 reason, I believe I'm gonna go with no toughness being in the game, guys. As you can see, I go to perk 2 slot. There is no toughness, apparently, for some reason. There's not gonna be a toughness in Infinite Warfare, I don't think, either. Why is there no toughness in the game? I have no clue at all, really. you make a game that has high caliber in it, attachment that actually increases flinch and weapons, but you don't put toughness in the game though. I really don't understand that decision, guys. I wish they bring toughness into the game because it's very annoying to play without it. It kind of seems like it's just kind of hard to play for kind of sweaty and just play, just straight up try hard without toughness. It just seems kind of hard to do sometimes because especially shotguns will give you extreme kick and extreme flinch when someone shoots you with that, which it makes it obviously kind of hard. So that sucks right there. Basic and simple. Not having toughness in the game is a mistake, obviously. My number 9th reason. I'm gonna go with score streaks, guys. And I know a lot of people would actually say that score streaks are like really good in this game, and I do kind of think that score streaks are pretty good in this game. But my main problem with streaks in this game is that they should bring up the score sometimes. See, in my personal opinion, a Wraith like 1,200 score and oh wait, no, I got that mixed up. A Wraith is 1,100 score and a Hater being a 1,200 score. I feel like for objective games, and I've kind of always felt like this at least, for objective games they should raise the score up 100 or 200 points extra for streaks because, like I said before, if you're playing something like domination or something like that that takes objectives, when you get objectives, if you can dominate the middle of the map and get B, that's free 200 points right there, plus a few kills, you can get a hardened sentry, and from there on you can get bigger streaks. Easily too. And with anti-up, that makes it even a lot easier. And that can dominate your crappy teammates, and before the game really even starts, you're already, beat, basically. So I just always felt like score streaks should cost more to get in objective game modes, and they did not do that with this game, so okay. I found it, kind of unfair when it came to game modes like free-for-all and TDM versus domination. There is no change in score streak score cost, and it's a little weird to me in my opinion. My 10th reason, guys, and I believe I'm gonna go ahead and end off with this one, guys. Black market and the supply drops. I've never really liked the supply drop that much in this game. It seemed like the common supply drops were better in the start of the game or in the beta than they are now, to be honest with you. It seems like I cannot get anything good at the commons, to be honest with you, at all. I would not buy these, by the way. These 6-packs are useless, by the way. I got one, and I think the best crap I got is like 1 legendary and like 2 rares. I mean, commons are kind of terrible, I'm not gonna lie. And then you get to the, what are the COD points? I don't like COD points either. I don't know really who does. I don't like the idea of having to buy, I mean, I'm okay with buying map packs and in-game stuff like that, but things as small as this, I don't know. I mean, I'll admit I've done it before, but overall, they're just kind of a rip-off. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. They just kind of are. They do some half-off stuff like you see on the screen right now, but still, guys, I feel like how much they are in the game, like how slow you get crypto keys, they should be a little bit better. I feel like 30 crypto keys. I mean, if I get 30 crypto keys, I get 2 commons and a rare, I'm going to be kind of pissed. I mean, let's be honest here, right? Yeah. I would at least. And, yeah, if you're going to pay money on these and, pay actual, money in real life on one of these things, they should give you some good crap. I mean, I feel like they should have a special supply drop, maybe. I don't know, call it epic supply drop, maybe, Only for people who actually want to buy in-game stuff like that can open those, and it can guarantee you something epic or legendary, because I feel like if you're actually paying actual money for it, maybe you should get some better stuff, makes sense, right? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna just stop at 10. I guess end it off at 10. Those were the top 10 problems for me with bo3 and why I did not enjoy it that much, guys. I'll probably name this Black Ops 3 My Thoughts, probably, I would guess. Like or subscribe. Well, I mean, like and subscribe. Dislike if you want to. That's fine. Comment down below what you think. Comment down below some of your problems with bo3 too. Honestly, go ahead. I mean, I feel like the